Hello everyone, I want to do another video. This is talking about why I am not going to vegan camp out this year, which might surprise some people. Obviously I'm very passionate about veganism. I'm very passionate about it. I've been vegan for over 8 months. I care a lot about animals that are discriminated against just simply for the body they're born into. No one else can help. We can't help the body we're born into, can we? So I wasn't born a human. I didn't choose to be born a human being. I feel passionate about veganism. And you might surprise you, I'm not going to vegan camp out this year. The main reason is accessibility. What it is, the event organisers, I went last year, and that was fun. Even then, my dad, he was very good to drive me up there to Newark. Very, very good of him. He drove me up, and obviously I got the train back. He drove me up, and I got there. I ended up staying in a hotel in Newark, and then I basically I didn't camp. I don't really like camping. I've never been camping in my life, so obviously I was going to stay in a hotel. I think the first time I got there, I got the shuttle bus there, and then I got there very end of the first day, and then I managed to get that same shuttle bus back. And then the following day I got a taxi, and then I hitched back with some girl because we happened to be staying in the same hotel, and we went back together to the hotel we were staying at. But it's a shame because for a start, the shuttle bus that they're doing the same shuttle bus this year. They should have that every day there and back, but they're only doing it the first day it's on, which is technically nothing even happening this day. It's because the 2 days that stuff's happening is Saturday and Sunday, and the shuttle bus is on Friday and Monday because they've extended it for a day. But then all the shuttle buses are when nothing's happening, so they should do it every day there and back. But obviously they're doing it for people camping, not for people staying in a hotel. It's really strange, and it's a shame because they moved the venue, but even then, it's just annoying how the venue has to be. I think last time it was in sort of Newark Showground, which is 20 minutes away from Newark, but it's not walkable, it's not accessible. That they should do it where you can walk to and from the venue, and you can walk to the hotel. But there's no hotel. They do it where it's like in the middle of a field, in the middle of barricaded by roads and stuff. You can't walk. It's inaccessible in that sense. They expect everyone drives. They expect everyone to just put their camping stuff, their equipment in the boot, and just drive there, and just drive to the vegan camp out. Get all the stuff out all like that. But people don't drive. I don't even like cars, so I don't want to drive anytime soon. I don't really like cars. There's too many on the road. They dominate society. I don't even like looking. I just don't like cars. I don't like the noise, whatever. But so I don't drive. But I just feel like the event organisers should really think about this. They should really perhaps put it somewhere it's more accessible, where it's like in a park or something, where you can walk to a hotel, walk back. But the way they're doing it is just so inaccessible, and it's a shame. They're probably based in the millions as well, because the people who run it. It's a shame they're doing it. And this is another thing that bothers me. That's why I'm not going to it this year. Perhaps some more planning I could have done. But I've also got this thing about taxis. I don't like kind of getting. I think I listened to too many sort of scary stories of people like kind of getting kidnapped in taxis or whatever. Obviously that's true. I've just got this funny thing about taxis. I know obviously it's a stupid sort of thing. Taxis are fine, but even then it's just too awkward. I want it to be in walking distance. This is the point. I want it to be in walking distance. And it's another thing that's annoying is that they do like Pride and stuff. Pride events. They do an easy event for Pride. That event for Pride is like, Swindon and Wiltshire Pride, they do Bristol Pride, they do all this Pride thing. I never realised that Pride's been on for 50 years. That's probably why veganism is more of a recent thing. But why can't they do a veganism thing like that? Why does the main vegan event have to be a camp out in the middle of nowhere where it's not accessible? But Pride's happening all the time. Swindon and Wiltshire Pride, Bristol Pride, Pride here. Always celebrate LGBT equality. How fucking ironic is that, to celebrate the equality for people who are LGBTQ whatever? But then when it comes to innocent animals that have been killed on the tune of 150 billion every year, veganism a recent thing. Oh god, let's go to a camp out in the middle of nowhere and you can't drive your screwed, you have to get a taxi there and back. It's really awkward. I just think they need to make it more accessible for vegan. Look, in all fairness, I never knew that Pride would be going for 50 years. I'm a straight guy anyway, so it's not really relevant to me. It's like, whatever, fair enough. I don't have any, I think all discrimination is wrong, whatever. But I'm just saying, it's a shame they have an easy event for Pride. It's easy for Pride. You can just go to Bristol, Swindon, whatever. But for veganists, be some out the way, middle of nowhere place, and you have to camp out. I've never camped out. They assume that people drive there, and they assume that people have their own families or whatever. I think I posted somewhere that there's no way I'm camping out on my own. So the only way I'd be camping out now is with someone. And like I said last time, I was lucky to meet up with this girl, but this time it's a shame. It's a shame the event organisers, obviously they need to base it somewhere else. They need to base it's not accessible. Unless you drive there, I don't forget it. What I might do next time is getting a go with someone. It might be different then. But stay in a hotel. I don't want to camp out. I don't have any motivation to camp. I don't want to camp out. It's a bit like alcohol. I don't have any motivation to drink alcohol. I want it to be somewhere accessible. That's what I'm trying to say. I want it to be an accessible place, because I'm sorry, but where they're basing it in no rugby or something, it's not accessible. You need to do it somewhere accessible. And that's why I'm not going to vegan camp, and it's a shame, because the one, you know, I can go to Pride easily. The Swindon and Wiltshire Pride, that's in August in Old Town Gardens. I can go to that easily. Easily go to that. I can go to Bristol one easily. London one is actually, you know, I could go to London one easily. But of course, the vegan camper, the main vegan one, is a camp out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's just so frustrating. But whatever. And it annoys me when you see Pride stuff hanging out outside restaurants and stuff. I mean, fucking hell. Whatever. It is what it is. Whatever, innit? But yeah, hopefully things change soon. Hopefully, well, we go next year with summer, so I'm sure I'm definitely going next year. But it's a shame. They need to make it more accessible, because I don't drive. And it's just too awkward to get there. They need to make it more accessible. But it's ridiculous. Whatever, innit?